far ahead of me. If you gon' run or hold it down, what you telling me? Bricked up, sticked up, ducking holes in the felony. Open the door for hoe niggas like a chivalry. I had to move around, they was fucking with my energy. Gon' make your Instagram say love and memory. A real killer, womp womp with no Hennessy. Mama trippin', daddy trippin', guess that shit instilled in me. Think granny prayers only reason God remember me. We stay up talking late night while I'm rolling trees. Cause I'm too broke for therapy. And playing way too far ahead of me. Searching for love.
Alright everybody, we live again, another episode of Too Broke for Therapy. It's your host with the most, Worm Money, that's at Worm Money 1017. I'm here with my family. Introduce yourselves.
Yeah, this double R.
Hey, take a shot, man. You miss every shot you don't take.
Yes, it's your girl Pound Cake.
Dobbs checking in, Ray Dobbs. We here, we live. I got the white shirt, my bad.
There's always one.
Nothing wrong with that. Today on the couch, we got a good friend of ours coming in. He's Ohio born and bred.
Let's go.
Texas fed. Ohio State Buckeye.
OH.
High school and college Big Ten track star in the 200 and the 400.
Oh, that's my brother.
No, look, see, I knew that.
My brother was a track star at Ohio State.
Yeah, we that was the question I was gonna ask. Was that your brother or you? We
That was my brother, yeah.
Because y'all kind of had a resemblance, but we was like,
yeah, my brother was a Big Ten 400, 800 Big Ten champ.
200.
Shout out to Thomas Murdaugh.
Half of this. Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to Big Tom.
Yeah.
But the man we got on our couch today, he's the founder of Run It Up Dallas, an ambassador of the Sound Body and Sound Mind Group, a prestigious wine connoisseur.
Absolutely.
My brother, Theo Murdaugh.
Appreciate you guys. Ohio State stuff sounded good. I was like, should I keep that? And my brother would have saw us and be like, bro, you for real right now?
We just saw the picture. We were like, that looked like bro 10 years ago.
That was my brother. He was a Big Ten champion. He was a big time track star. But he couldn't run. He couldn't beat me in no 5K or no marathon. Exactly. I'm a distance guy. But no, I appreciate y'all having me on this today. Again, my name is Theo Murdaugh, president, founder of Run It Up Dallas, and we've been around since March 1st, and everybody's seen us on Instagram and TikTok, and we're either the dating running club or we're either the running club that actually runs. We try to figure it out, but no, it's been a blessing to see a Dallas is showing up for somebody that's not from here, and it's been a dope experience so far, and I appreciate you guys having me today. So I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Man.
Appreciate it.
So you are a guest, so of course we got you a gift.
I know you was wondering why we had the wine glasses.
Why. I said, wait a minute.
I'm moving slow.
Oh, you have to give me no gift.
Yeah, we got your gift, man.
She prepped me early. I'm moving slow.
Oh my God.
So you're a wine snob.
I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this. So we gonna start there. But I do want to ask because my brothers, they were like, he's a wino.
I am.
But I'm like, that's a negative term, right? We don't want to say that. You prefer wine snob or what?
You don't mind wine snob. I mean,
Snob
sounds right. Everybody that knows somebody that drinks wine can be pretentious about wine. And sometimes it can be pretentious about wine, but I mean, the reason for my wine page is to teach our people about wine. I tell brothers all the time, wine is free game. You go on a date with a girl and she's picking out some salmon and stuff like that. The best game you can say is, hold on, baby, you getting a salmon? Okay, mashed potatoes, green beans. You know what pair well with that?
Yes.
A New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, because the acidity level is so high. It'll open up the flavor of the wine, open up the flavor of your salmon.
Yeah.
Their eyes wide up. Negroes talk like, look, I'm trying to tell y'all. You don't have to be an expert. So
Hey, free game. But look,
Yeah, I like that.
I'm trying to tell you. Or a steak or anything.
Okay,
You
so-
open it or no?
Yeah,
No, you can
how
hold
we
that.
did. Well, I think you should because I want to see. Did we do good?
Oh, yeah, okay.
As,
Yes, I'm sure y'all did.
Tell us about it. If you've heard of it, what we working with? How we do?
Let's see here.
We had some assistants.
Ooh, you guys went to the old world here.
Okay.
Oh, it's a chateau.
Yes.
So there's a thing between old world and new world wine.
Yes.
Folks from Napa, like Washington State, Portland, South Africa's new world wine. I'm an old world wine snob, so this is phenomenal. Shout out of the Bordeaux.
Yes.
This is something you chill at 55 degrees.
Nice.
You pour it in your decanter, let it open up for about 30 minutes, and it's game time. Y'all did good. Come on.
Hey, yes, sir.
I
Hey,
was like, this is gonna be a Pinot Noir. That's what I was my first guess. That's what everybody gets
Stella
that.
hey, shout out to Dez and Worm because we had this idea.
Appreciate y'all, man.
We did some deep research. We saw your Instagram page.
Yeah.
And we was like, we saw another page you had on there was your wine page.
Yep.
And so we were creeping and pinching and zooming, and we said, you know what? I think it like red light. So we really
I
took some
do.
thought in that. So I appreciate it. Now,
Appreciate you guys.
the free game
That's
you just
nice.
gave us, we're going to put you to the test, man.
Okay.
Okay. So we got you that wine. That's yours.
Okay.
But we have another bottle. I know you want to wear these wine glasses, but we got another bottle right here Des got in her hand.
Okay.
Okay. And we're about to pour this.
Yeah.
And Des is your date. Okay.
Okay.
So once we pour this, I want you to be able to figure out and tell her, hey, this matches with that.
Oh, I like that,
We
babe.
all gonna take a taste. We don't really drink wine like that. So,
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
goggles on.
You gotta show us how to drink it, and
Okay. Show you. All right. Perfect. All
And
right.
here you go, take that as well.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming by the way you looked at that you've never heard of that.
So it looks like it is a red blend.
Yes.
So a red blend is going to have, it could be a Cabernet Sauvignon, it could be a Pinot Noir, it could be a Mourvedre, it could be all that stuff. Do I need to move up to the table or
Oh
just?
yeah, we can pull it to you. So have you ever had?
we haven't somebody open it.
Have you ever had prisoner wine?
Yes.
Okay, so that wine is actually, this wine is made by the same guy.
Uh-huh.
So the guy who made Prisoner wine, he actually he sold the company Prisoner.
Yeah.
And when he sold it, they had like this clause in the sale that he couldn't make wine for like 8 years.
Yep.
Like 8 years.
Yeah, so that wine is called 8 Years in the Desert.
Okay.
Because he had to go
Come
dry
on.
for 8 years.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I was
Right,
like,
I like
wow, so this is his new wine.
Yeah.
So I was like, we can try that.
Wine is an art form. It's a
Hey, and see, this is why.
Yeah, absolutely. How do we do it?
So I'm going to get y'all pour here. They want to stop?
You tell me when to stop. We
No,
on
you
your
do-
time.
Stop.
You
Yeah.
do a 5 ounce pour. That's the
Okay.
standard.
You give me a
Is this
cool
fine?
taste.
Yeah, that's 5 ounces.
Okay. I'm gonna pass it down.
That's an I-5.
So we do
Like,
it.
Right at you, bro.
Regardless.
That's an I-5. We out of
What's
5.
your big cup, Theo?
Oh,
What's
wow.
your big cup?
No more margaritas.
No
nah,
more.
let's get the
We
big
gonna
boy
slide.
bottle.
One more down here. I'm gonna spill it.
Thank you for pouring us up.
No, absolutely. That's what a song got to do.
Knox got more than me.
Nah,
One
dude.
more.
That's on the
Hold
glass.
on, Theo.
Spill it.
Okay, so from this point right here,
Okay.
it's on the table.
Okay.
How do we break this down? Give us the etiquette. Give us
All
the
right.
wine
So
etiquette.
most of the time, what you want to do is I call it aerating your wine.
Okay.
What it does is, so wine needs oxygen. The reason why wine goes flat when you leave it out for a while, because the wine over oxidizes and it just kills all of the flavors and aroma. When you first open a bottle, it's perfect because it's going to enhance the wine. You're going to be able to taste its natural flavor. So everybody's always scared to do this, but you won't spill it. So this is aerating the wine. So it's going to open up. So if you had a date, you'd be like, all right, baby, here you go. We're going to open up this wine here, aerate that wine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And then you always hold it by the stem. If you hold it by the glass, it'll heat up the wine, and it can lose its flavor as well. So you always hold it by the stem. You're gonna pick it up. You're gonna smell it. And again, I always say like it's subjective. Like smelling and tasting is very, very subjective. So if it tastes like an apple pie, well, damn it, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like an apple pie. So after you smell it, you drink it, and then you swish it in your mouth. It's called chewing the wine.
So,
you're chewing it.
so real quick before we drink it, what would you say yours smells like? Let's do the smell. We
Yeah,
gotta
and there's no wrong. I'm telling
no
y'all,
wrong
there's no
answers.
wrong answer. 'Cause I don't know the blend, so there's no wrong answer.
Honestly,
Good. Let's check that
cupcake,
nose.
vanilla ice cream cupcake,
Okay.
vanilla cupcake.
That's what you got, like a sweet.
Very, very
Okay.
sweet.
Before we
Very, very
taste
sweet.
Let me smell mine.
I could be
There
tripping.
you go.
Get a good little whiff. I ain't gonna lie to
Y'all
y'all.
look cool with wine, y'all. Come on.
I smell wine. I don't smell. I smell wine. I didn't smell no cupcakes.
One
but
girl's
go
like,
ahead.
I just smell alcohol.
Okay, Warren, where you gonna go last? What you got?
I smell a strawberry-ish kind of. Maybe it's my nose.
Okay.
Hey, that's good. Yeah.
Strawberry.
Definitely some berries, maybe blackberries,
Oh,
raspberry.
One more.
I'll drink Hennessy, y'all. I'll drink Hennessy.
Hey, we know it ain't that yak, but hey, hey, I smell berries. It smell
Okay.
like like blueberries, blackberries,
Okay.
blend, like
So let's all take a sip real quick.
Somebody been
Cheers
talking
to
on
it.
that beat.
Cheers. Thank y'all. Thank you guys. Thank y'all. Winding down. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh. It's got a smooth go down.
So is your mouth real dry?
Wait, I didn't
It's
chew it.
dry.
I gotta chew or remember.
So your
dry.
mouths get dry. So a wine that has higher alcohol content, like 13, 14%, the skin of the grape adds personality to the wine, so it makes it more bold. So that's called the tannin. So when your mouth gets real dry, that means the wine is high in tannin. So a high tannin wine is like a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Barolo or something like that. Something that's lower in tannin is like a Gamay or like a Pinot Noir or something very, very light. So if your mouth instantly gets dry, high in tannin. If your mouth gets real wet, it's higher in acidity and it's going to have a little bit of a lower alcohol content, like most of your white wines. Like
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't
Moscato.
taste
There you
the.
go.
I didn't feel like there was a lot of acidity in that one. So yeah.
Yeah, it's because this one is very strong.
Yeah. So if
good.
it's a dry
drinking
wine,
it.
yeah, feel free to drink it during the show.
This will pair well.
And have
Yeah.
another glass as well because we're gonna finish this bottle because it's not good to save wine.
No, red wine 2 to 3 days max. White wine 7 to 10 days, and this also can pair well with a steak. This will be good with a medium rare steak.
Okay. Now,
Medium rare.
So what was Theo going through in life that made you want to get into wine?
Man, this was like, so I'm 37, so this had to be like probably like 12 years ago. This girl I was dating was in the wine, and I was a big beer drinker at the time. It was just beer. I was a heavy beer. I still love beer, but I was a heavy, cause from the Midwest, you drink beer. Like Midwest folks, I was doing everything from, I love Budweiser, which always gave me a headache. I know, Budweiser, Coors. all
that
kind
get her
of stuff.
done.
And then I was doing some of like the IPA, craft
yeah,
beers too.
yeah.
No
I would
malt
drink a
liquor?
lot of stouts. Malt?
Yeah.
I used to drink 211 in college.
Not
I used to
the
drink
211.
211. I went to a small HBCU in South Carolina. We always had, that's all we could afford was some 211 and King Cobra. We used to drink King Cobra all the time. Yeah, that was the early days. But this girl I was dating introduced me to wine, and most men, like the first wine they actually really like is a Malbec. It's a Spanish Malbec. It's bold. It literally has like a cigar
Is it a red
smoke
wine?
taste. Yeah, red wine, tobacco flavor, peppery, not very fruit forward. So it's like more of a manly wine. So
Okay.
once I got that, I just started drinking cabs, and it just went crazy from there. So it's been I like
Nice.
my wine.
So your wine of choice is Cab for sure. Or-
No, actually, I love Italian reds. Anything Italian reds, like a Barolo or Sangiovese, Nebbiolo.
We don't know
yeah, I know all that. Yeah, I know all that. I know. I gotta take my glass off, but I know all that. I know all that. Yeah.
Right next to the yak.
It's over there somewhere. I like Chardonnay. That's what I really,
Chardonnay's good. Buttery Chardonnay goes
Kendall
real good
Jackson
with steak.
Chardonnay. I like to get one of those every
Come
now
on,
and
man.
then. Yeah,
Look,
with some
I got
seafood.
y'all.
Yeah,
I'll give y'all some list of some good wine, but I'm telling you, I tell dudes it's free game. It is.
It's free 99.
I'm telling you.
Get you some wine. It's free 99.
You don't drink liquor?
I do. So me, I don't do. I hate cocktails. I don't do this. So I'll do like mezcal. I love tequila. So I'll do double mezcal neat. I like it. I like my drink smoky. I love a double Johnny Walker Black. Just neat.
okay.
Love Johnny Walker. I like scotch. I'm just not a cocktail person.
Okay.
The closest thing to a cocktail I'll do is like a tequila club soda. That is it. Reposado.
I saw you at Run It Up. Somebody bought you a little lemon drop shot or
They did.
a Mexican candy or something. So
It's disgusting. Oh yeah, Rodolfo. Yeah, he's cool, but I hate drinks like that. Like, I don't do. If I'm gonna do a shot, I'm gonna do a shot of like
did it on
Crown
YouTube.
or something like that.
Yeah.
He just burned
Real
it out
shot.
to you.
He does that a lot. I've known him for a few years, so that's on brand for him.
Shout
Real
out.
on brand.
So speaking of Run It Up, you know, it started in Houston, or you started running it up in Houston, I guess I should say.
Yeah, so it's a long story. So I used to lead another black run club out here called ZFT.
Okay.
And when I was living in Houston, I was helping the founder down there, start that group. So I moved here in 2019, and then I was visiting other run clubs out here, and I'm just like, man, this isn't the same vibe as ZFT. So I started ZFT March of 2020, right before the lockdown happened. And we did good. It wasn't running up good, but like we were doing well. We would get 100, 120 people out we were running races. We're on the news. We made Good Morning America, all that stuff.
Wow.
So we really started blowing up. I became like a Lululemon ambassador. So we had some partnerships with some big major brands
That's
and
big.
stuff
That's
like that.
major.
We were doing it. But my vision, was a little bit bigger than what ZFT wanted to do. I wanted to start creating like a health organization. I wanted to start doing more blood drives, and let's start writing grants, and let's start really hosting big events. And myself and the leader, we were starting to butt heads a little bit. You know what I mean? So March 1st, I got kicked out of the group. I got thrown out. Yeah, I woke up one morning and there was a newsletter.
They threw you a newsletter?
There was a newsletter.
Like not even a wow.
There was a newsletter that said he's no longer our run captain. And
wait, hold on. You said they didn't know?
I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So I got kicked out.
They
And
can just do that. What are the rules to these clubs?
ain't no damn rules.
There's no voting.
You showed up to work, office was clear.
Yeah, it was office. It was literally like
How you get fired on your day off, though?
on a Friday. I remember Friday morning, March 1st, 6:13 a.m.
Oh, you remember
I'm
the
about to go
time.
coach a fitness class
made a
and
difference.
done.
Yeah.
My phone went crazy. You would have thought that I lost my actual job. Like my phone went. I'm praying for you, Theo. We don't know what's going on. All that stuff. So and then they kind of knew I wanted to start running up because I really came up with running up in August, and I wanted to translate. It does.
If you would have held on to that, who knows? You may would have still been there and run it up would have not even.
Exactly. So
I was gonna say that's super important. Just and we like talking about these kind of things too because I can relate. But that's super important because a lot of times we have ambitions, we have dreams and ideas, and it just takes that courage. Like I did some research. I know you were in Houston with ZFT, and you were were you one of the founders in Houston? I don't want to misspeak.
No, I was like his right hand guy.
And then you came to Dallas.
And then I started the chapter here.
So you started the chapter here, and you've been loyal to them, and you got a big
100%.
community, and then all of a sudden you wake up to that. But anyway, back to just stepping up and just saying, I got a dream, I got an idea, and making it happen. Like that's one of the hardest things that people, have a time
Taking that step.
tough time doing.
Yeah.
So like, let's talk about. I want to ask you, like, so what was that like? So you got let go, and then you said, you know what? Did you say I'm just gonna start running it up, or like, how did that process?
No sabbatical. My motto in life is we don't panic, we pivot. We don't have time to panic. We have no time. I put up a bullshit logo, and I started the page right at March 1st. Two of my homegirls who I'm close with, that was with ZFT. They literally texted me and said, "You ready to get to work?" Literally what they said.
Two other people were with you. When
Yeah.
you initially
Shout out to
started
Shan and
running
Rakia.
Shannon and Rakia, y'all some real ones. Get you and Shannon and Rakia on your team,
those,
man.
Those are my people right there. And Shan literally said, I'm gonna send you Rakia. She's gonna help you. Are you mentally prepared to get ready to do this? And I said, absolutely. And we took off. I mean, I had a run, not that Saturday, but I think the following Saturday. And some people from ZFT pulled up. It was like 30 people. And you felt the awkwardness. Everybody was just kind of like staring at me. Like, what
you gonna do?
How is his mindset? What is his mental like? And I remember my message to everybody was, guys, I know this is weird. I know this is awkward. I know this seems like the black run world is imploding, but I promise you guys, you give me a few months, we're going to be the largest thing in the city, And absolutely.
Shoot, I believed it now.
Literally 3-4 weeks later, boom, 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 boom. Everything just happened. So when they said, the Lord prepare that table in front of your enemies, we've been feasting for a real long
And they
time.
looking.
We've been feasting for a long time. So it's been a blessing though. So I didn't panic. I had to clear my head for about an hour. I said, all right, because I was more angry. It's my ego. I'm a dude. I got a big ego. But I told myself, I'd be goddamn if they sit there and try to kick me out of the run space. We don't.
Hey, so I got a big ego too. So now your ego, like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Challenge.
You don't want them coming after you. So
I like that.
So
I like that.
So now I got a question. So it sounds like there's like a big run culture in Dallas. Like there's ZFT, and then there's y'all. And I think I saw another runner group on Katy Trail. So like someone who's out of the loop who might be interested, like talk about the run culture here in Dallas, and even in Texas if you want to.
No, it's dope. And I've been telling everybody, like, I feel like there's a black run club renaissance going on. One of my homegirls just started one. It's called We Outside Austin, ATX. Shout out to Mercedes. We Outside. She got over 100 plus people. Another girl in Indianapolis who's a good friend, one of my frat brothers. She flew down to see Run It Up.
Yeah.
She has one on the Run Indy. Shout out to her mom. She called me. She started one. So, to answer your question, there's a Black Run Club renaissance going on. And again, I ain't got no hate towards ZFT. I always tell people, support both. Go to both.
Of course you don't got hate. You with it.
Look.
Hey, let's keep it real, dog. All right. I wouldn't be hating too if I'm with it, man. You started Instagram, in March, I believe?
March. And there's 60,000 followers in 4 months. Which
that
is,
about what?
Yeah.
Hey, I wish y'all well.
Look.
Not really, I don't play. I got you.
But I tell everybody, the Black Run Club wave is a thing. And people are saying, oh, run clubs are a trend. That's not true. I've been in run clubs for 10 plus years, been a marathoner all my life.
We just didn't know about it.
Yeah, nobody knew about it. But I think that when you put our culture into a run club, it's different.
Yeah.
The ones that don't look like us, there's no music, there's no group stretch.
It's boring.
You run, you come back, it's just, you own your own thing. And that's it. You go get a beer and you're finished. I can do that because I like running. So I can put my headphones in, do my thing. I don't need what I provide at Run It Up. But 99% of our people need that. We need
and honestly, y'all make it look so cool. Like, you know what I mean? Because we get so much as Black people, we get these stereotypes, especially, Uptown, Highland Park, Katy Trail.
Yeah.
Like, you assume that people, you don't see Black people doing something positive like that and so many people doing it. Like, that's what's so important to the Black community. So not only are you giving people a platform to work out, but you actually giving people another activity to do inside of Dallas where it's just really a bunch of restaurants and drinking and this and that.
Local tap,
changing the culture.
Absolutely. And
you're taking a lot of people who are also probably not as social, who probably need to get out their bubble.
Right.
You're putting around people who are likewise getting active, freeing their mental for a quick hour, 2 hours a day, 2-3 times a week, just to get around people and get right.
Oh yeah, people told me hey, I love that I don't have to sit there and go to a club and meet people. I can actually do something in a controlled space where everybody ain't drunk. And don't get me wrong, they kick it, they get drunk at local tap, they Tamia dancing and everything else, people shooting their shots. That stuff happens.
Do you dance, Theo?
I can't do that. That day, I only think aliens can do that damn dance. That dance is hard.
I commented on it. Theo was the first one in line. He was doing I called it the Theo slide.
Theo slide. I quit. I can't do it.